Welcome back to Lechi Nation. I've already glued down my eyebrows a little bit. I've styled my hair very nicely. I have 2.5 hours to get ready today. Let's try and go a little quick. I take too long for my makeup, and on days where you don't have time, things come up. You've got church, you've got more church, two religions. I used to have to go to church once a week for school. Not like a conversion therapy thing, like my school was just religious. But look how I turned out, so that's fun. Don't forget the ears, and don't forget the Ella writing. Foundation. Although I can't see the colors properly, I do love the illusion of being orange. And I'm gonna be so real with you. A couple videos back, I turned myself green, like the Ariana Grande from Wicked. And I never washed that beauty blender, and I'm colorblind. There was a good chance that I was just a little bit green for a couple drag looks and I didn't know. That's why, because I'm colorblind. I do love this foundation. It's gorgeous. Expensive. No, but you get so much use out of it. And like, that's me on there. So like, we have a collab. And then I'm using NARS, Chantilly, and I use just a little bit on the eyes. That just brightens everything up. It's like the framing techniques of marketing, but makeup wise. And then I learned this from Mistress, not in a dream, in a YouTube video. And I'm just setting that with this powder. Anyways, oh, this is the wrong palette. Oh my god, I forgot the Ella. Nah, I can do it later. Now, my other contour has pretty much run out, but I really like that shade. I did my makeup a couple days ago, didn't love it, so it might have been the undertone of the contour bronzer I used. I got a haircut. I literally said to the man, I'm a drag queen, so it has to be short on the sides and the back, so I can glue down wigs. And he was like, great. I don't think he knew what drag was. I think he thought I was a race car driver. So you might have noticed I'm back to glue because I'm just switching things up a little bit, keeping it spicy and sugary. My favorite moisturizer allegedly is rubbing alcohol at this point in my life. Great. Now that looks unblended, which is perfect. We go back to that palette and we're gonna go in with this prickly brush that probably got enough product on it already. It's pink, and then more pink and more pink, more pink, 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 pink. Perfect. If you can hear the fan in the corner, it's cheering for me, but drag is hot. So we're just trying our best. I feel like my face has got a little more angular, which is fun and fresh. This e.l.f. concealer is pretty much running out, but let's give it a go. Now I used to put it here, but it takes away the orangeness of the foundation, and I like the orangeness, which is why I spend a lot of money on the foundation. So let's be a bit more mindful of where we're doing our makeup. I want it to look like I'm smiling when I'm doing this fun highlight. Oh, it's gold. I like gold, as we've established. Gold, orange. See, in my head, same color. I think it's time for another layer of glue. I'm doing my third or fourth layer of glue right now. I don't know what I'm doing differently than a couple years ago, but I used to put a layer on and it would take the previous layer off. I think it was the brand of glue, because I'm using this yellow one. It is Richmond colored. So maybe it is that, but I don't know. But I have this as my... Oh, what were those things that Voldemort put his spirit in that were all evil? That's the cast of season 4 Down Under, and they're right here. So if you're watching this and you feel a little spooked, that's why. Okay, my phone ran out of storage, which I took as a sign to invest in cryptocurrency. I've lost everything. So we're back to social media. So we're gonna do eyebrows, and I'm actually gonna start with the white first, because it's easier to go from light to dark than dark to light as the light moves. That's quite... You know, it's not funny. My pet peeve in life is things falling over and things moving, and I'm very frustrated. Half of this drag career, if you want to even say that word, that's a strong word to use. Half of this drag side quest. Let's go with side quest. I've got a little exclamation mark, you know, on top of my head. Is literally looking for things that I misplaced, because drag has a million things to it. And the other thing is hearing of things falling over. And it's really irritating, because now I'm gonna be the one who has to clean that up. See, that's different shapes, and because it's white, I can just easily fix it. Why am I crying? Is it really that ugly? Oh my god, I'm actually crying. Sorry, I was just thinking about a drag queen. Let me know who you thought I was thinking about, because I actually was thinking about somebody. I can't find my normal products, so I'm gonna be using this Ben cream, which I got for free. I'm still crying, I don't know why. Oh, that's stunning. And that was so much easier because I had a guideline. Pretty trigger warning emotional, apparently. But just for me, or else. Okay, now I'm still learning, so I don't really know how to blend this over the nose without it looking weird, but I want it to blend over the nose a little bit so I can do the eyeshadow. I don't know, I'm still learning. So that looks fine, and we're gonna take that powder again and just set the brows, and I also set the eyeshadow base, which I don't know, I feel like that's like putting foundations for your foundations of a house. You thought it was going to be a makeup reference, but it wasn't. It was actually about building, because that's actually what I do during the day. I am the Australian Lucy Leduc. I'm Lachi Leduca. I don't know, who cares. Alrighty, so the next step of the makeup routine is eyeshadow, and if you want to see how I do my eyeshadow, subscribe to the Patreon below. This is what we have so far. It's fun, it's fresh. Oh no, that's getting fresh to whatever, who cares? Let's do my nose contour. So I'm gonna take the tiniest little brush. Let's get rid of all the stuff that's on it. Ooh, perfect, there was purple. Or blue, once again, colorblind, don't know. Right, we dry it off, and then we take, so, nose, brush. We want Photoshop. We want Photoshop Premium. We don't want free trial. I'm not paying for a nose job. The recovery period? I don't know what it is. I haven't done any research. This is what I get for trying to be funny. It's a little botched, but I think we're gonna make it through. Motion of the ocean. Small brush makes a big difference with stuff like this. Big difference. Huge. Now we're doing a white powder along the edge of the nose to undo the awfulness of what I just did. I look beautiful. I look stunningly beautiful. I'm so glad that you all are here in this lifetime to witness this. Now, we do lips, and by the time I get up to lips, I've given up on colors, on shapes, on sizes, everything. So I'm just gonna grab one of these P. Louise pencils that's in the nude, and I put my sharpener in the other room and I want to cry. Woo! Lachi merch is coming. You have been warned. If someone wanted to sabotage me, if I got on Drag Race or something, they could literally swap out my dark brown lip pencil for a dark green. And I don't think I would notice until it's too late, when Michelle Visage or RuPaul is like, what have you and Kermit the Frog been doing? And I'd be like, what do you mean? My private life is private. Shut the fuck up. What? And I would just reply with, we were recreating Princess and the Frog, alright? But this time the voodoo magic is just gay stuff. Alrighty, I'm gonna go put on lashes in the first look that I'll be wearing tonight, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, this is the final look. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. My name is Lachi. Getting ready for roulette. Let's manifest a win. Bye. Ignore the lace. I didn't get to clean it properly, but I'm still gonna look better than all of you combined.